Manchester City have won 4 Premier League titles in a row. I can't even believe what I've just witnessed again. I've only just got home. I am knackered, exhausted, but absolutely buzzing. My 2-hour journey home, just remarkable. City, Premier League champions, 4 times in a row. Arsenal, where were you? Manchester City beat West Ham today 3-1. I'm just buzzing, man. This fucking team, time and time again, answer those big questions. This team, time and time, 4 times again, stand up when it matters. That is what they do, this born bunch of winners. And City are champions again, ole ole. And honestly, man, it feels so good. It feels so good. And you only got to look at Pep Guardiola. You've only got to look at what this team have achieved and what they carry on doing to understand how special it is. We've all been there. We've all had our moments of weakness where we questioned this Guardiola side, where we thought, can we actually do it? Can we win it? Is this the season? Is this the down season? Yet we're stood here on once again making history. Manchester City fans witnessing that. I was there today and it felt glorious. I was roasting hot, melting away, and it was absolutely beautiful, man. I loved it. And of course, repping the new home kit as well. I got it for the game today. And it felt beautiful watching 50-odd thousand Manchester City fans bathed in a glorious blue sky once again stamp their authority on the Premier League. And of course, that Phil Foden, man. Have you heard of Phil Foden? He's fucking magic on the ball. He really is. That kid is absolutely special. And he's a blue, just like me, just like you too. Absolutely wonderful. And Phil, it had to be him. It just had to be. I barely got comfortable in my seat when Phil picked up the ball and the sniper did what he does, man. He did what he does. Always absolutely beautiful in the top corner. And I wanted it to be him today. I wanted it to be Stockport's finest, our own. I wanted it to be him because Phil deserves it. He's been in the shadows for a long time, learning from the masters. And now the apprentice absolutely has taken off and turned this team into his team. This is Phil Foden's time. You can't argue that anymore. Thank you for the super chats, by the way. Please do keep them coming in. I'll get to them in a minute. But Phil right now, like, he took this title today. He took it personally. He took those people questioning him. He doesn't deserve Premier League Player of the Year. Just fuck off. Absolutely took it personally. Today, he won Manchester City the league. He won it by scoring 2 wonderful goals and putting this team on his broad shoulders, slight but broad shoulders. And this is what he is, man. This is what he is. Phil Foden, he's us on the pitch, and he can see it. And by the way, that Phil Foden needs a better song than the one. He's one of our own. He needs a better song. Look, I could write a song and no one would sing it because I'm just a boring YouTube nerd. But someone write a Phil Foden song. He absolutely deserves it. It's too good. Too good not to have a big song, man. Lovely stuff. And like, for me, of course it means a lot. I will never get tired of this. This means 4. I love it, by the way. This means 4. What a pun. It'll never, ever get boring witnessing, as Brian just said in the super chat, never get boring witnessing the greatest Premier League team in history. It isn't ever going to get boring. And that is the fact of it. Brian's right. This is the greatest ever Premier League team. 4 in a row. This is the Bundesliga now. This is Guardiola putting the Premier League there, going, you're right there. Right there. The palm of my hand. There's nothing you can do about it. Because that's what Pep does, man. Absolutely immense. Thank you so much, Brian. And William says, this means more. We write history again. This means 4, William. We absolutely do. And that's, I'm getting so used to watching City write history. And I feel just lucky to be alive. I do. I always say this. Enjoy it, because you never know. You never know when it might end. It could end at any moment, couldn't it? Like, the wheels could come off. Guardiola could randomly leave. Someone else could leave. De Bruyne could move away. Anything could happen and the wheels could come off. But right now, we're in an unprecedented era of success. We're pushing Arsenal. We're pushing Klopp out of the league. We'll push Arteta to the brink of bloody retirement before he's ready as well. This City side are just doing wonderful things, man. Absolutely remarkable stuff. I'm just buzzing. Absolutely buzzing, because I sat there today, you know. I was with one of my best friends. You'll see the picture now. I was there today at the stadium with a man who's one of my best friends, but also a man that I would credit this career to. A guy called Paul. You might know him from Bloom Rising. This fella here, he sort of was my boss at Bloom Rising. He gave me the job, more or less, him and another colleague. And this man, like, became one of my best mates, like, nearly a decade ago now. You know, like, it was 9 years ago. And he helped me learn how to do this, how to edit, how to present, I guess, how to talk about football when I was just a passionate fan. And I was there today watching Man City, you know, be this wonderful with one of my best friends. And I felt I felt just lucky. I felt lucky, you know. I felt so lucky to be there watching the best team in all the land and all the world, you know. And it was a great feeling. Great feeling watching this, man, as well. Look at that photo there. Look at the Christmas on that, man. It was a great feeling watching this. And it also made me nostalgic. I thought, you know, Paul is a legend. He absolutely is. Two sexy men in a photo. Yeah, absolutely. It made me think, I'm going to do this one day with my son, you know? Like, Ruben has been to a game once, but he was a baby, and he's still a baby. He's a year and a half old. And it made me think, these watch-alongs that I do, by the way, they will stop one day. I'm not drunk, by the way. I barely had a drink. But these watch-alongs, they will stop one day because my son will grow up and I'll start taking him to the Etihad every single week because it'll be something that I can't wait to do. And I'm so excited for that. And when I sat around today looking at the Etihad Stadium and seeing all these people in unison, in jubilation, absolutely soaking up what they're witnessing, and just seeing the magic on show, I felt we are so lucky and so blessed to have this glorious time, because this is what we're going through right now. The best of it, you know? And it could get even better. It could get better again, man. It absolutely could. And I know everyone's drunk on tears and everyone's loving watching all the piss being boiled, but I would implore you to look inwards a little bit and to cut out that noise, you know? To cut out that noise. Enjoy the success for what it is. And Schadenfreude is a powerful drug. I get it. Because I enjoy it too. But what I enjoy more is Man City winning than the other teams losing. And the jealousy, the bitterness, it will never, ever end. So enjoy it. But don't care is what I always say, man. Michael, good to see you, mate. You did, yeah, I remember chatting to you. You're a legend, mate. It was good to see you, pal, for the game. I had a great day chatting to City fans as well, by the way. It was a pleasure to be there. I haven't been as many games as I wanted to this season. I chose to spend more time with Nicola and my son. That was my choice. I made it. I don't regret it. But, you know, I've got that hunger, that desire. Next season, Ruben's going at least 4 or 5 times. He's only a baby, but he'll go. I'll take him to some gentle Saturday afternoon kickoffs, and I can't wait for it. And then he'll go season after, like Phil Foden. He'll get the more starts, and I can't wait. How's the new show up close? Look, I'll do a classic review midweek, you know. But you know what? It's grown on me, you know. I'll pull back a little bit so you can see it on the big screen. I think it sort of works. The 0161 stuff you forget, it just looks like a texture, but I like it, man. I like it. It's going to look good when we win 5 in a row, you know. It's absolutely going to look good in 5 in a row. But I'm just buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing. Another super chat from Dr. Footy. Thank you so much. He says, Paqueta soon come. I don't know what that means. I'm too old on my days. Absolutely. Absolutely, mate. It'll happen. He will. I think he will. It could be Bruno. I don't really know. But what I do know is these players right here, they deserve our respect. Thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. I've not even been through all the comments, all the videos, or the clips. My phone was flat on the way home from the stadium, so I've not really seen anything salacious or fun. So please do me a massive favour. Let me know what I should be looking at. What is the best memes? What's happened? Best quotes. Give the video a like, by the way. Give the video a like. It would be massively appreciated. And subscribe as well if you're here too. Guardiola's quotes are interesting. I was reading about it, you know. I was reading about him talking about his future. I was reading about him talking about, you know, if you'll stay. What the motivation is. And to be honest, I felt his comments were sort of honest. He said right now he's closer to leaving than staying. And I get that. He's been there 8 years. I understand. He's closer to the end of his Man City career than he is the beginning. I think that's what he means. So the 8 years will be 9. Right now, my feelings I want to stay next season. We'll talk with the club. We'll have time to talk next season. But then he said, I have to see the Man City players. If they follow me, if they follow us, and for many reasons, I will stay, and during the season we will talk. Look, give Pep Give Pep the players he needs in the summer, man. Give Pep the players he needs in the summer. Let him go out on the biggest of highs and tempt him. Give him this young squad that we've got with Rico, with Oscar Bob, Phil Foden, Haaland, Doku, and then hopefully more young players to come in. Get them in and let Guardiola feel it again and have something else to aim for. And we talk about he talks about the motivation. What is the motivation? 5 is the motivation. And when you're a winner, you find a way to win. Are you telling me winners don't like winning? Your motivation is the players around you, and it's to do it again and again and again and again. And of course, Guardiola will leave eventually. He might be at the end of his contract. But make it tempting. Make it tempting, And I can't wait. It was never going to be 2-2. So what's going on there, man? It was 3-2, it would have been. So I'm not sure what was going on there, Aspie. But yeah, Pep, man, get another Champions League. There's your motivation, mate. There's your motivation. Another Champions League. You haven't completed it yet. Get a second. And Pep, look, I think what will happen is Pep will realise very quickly that hunger, that desire. He needs a new rival as well, new managers to go up against, I hope they sack Ten Hag now, actually. Give him a new manager to go up against. I don't. Keep him there. But give a new Liverpool manager, a new challenge. That's what I want. That's what I want to see. And Pep needs that motivation. He loves destroying teams, He needs new players to sort of build it. And then hopefully, another Champions League. But I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. This is our era, It's absolutely 6 out of 7. It's crazy, and it's happened. You look at people like Rodri, you look at people like Grealish and Diaz, and they win the league every single year that they've been here. It's crazy. It's absolutely mental, and that's the joy. That's the brilliance of it. You look at Kevin De Bruyne, another. You look at Phil Foden, who's got more league titles than Rooney and John Terry. He's 23 years old. 23 years old, and he's one of those decorated players in English football. You look at these people and what they're doing. There is always a reason to go again. There's always a reason to be the best and prove it time and time again. And who knows, man? Who knows? We might have been cleared by then. We might be over. So Pep can go and fucking win the league again when we're cleared. There's your motivation, mate. We'll do it by then. And I can't wait. Just looking at this City side, man. Looking at this City side. I'm buzzing, absolutely buzzing. My only wish now is have some drinks to share with you guys. But it's just the best time to be alive, isn't it? The game itself, I'm going to be honest with you, the game itself to me is a reasonable blur. The sun was so bright, could barely see. The first half was on the other end of the pitch where I was at. But what I did see is Phil Foden stepping up and putting this team on his back and scoring a wonder goal. Imagine trademarking, by the way, a 20-yarder. No, I swear. Look, have I lost my head a little bit? I swear we were. The disallowed goal. Have I just missed something? Let me just double check. Have I got my timeline wrong? I'll double check, but I'm pretty certain. No, you're not about Souček's goal. Yeah, it was 3-1 at the time. I don't know what you're referring to, Aspie, but it was 3-1 when Souček scored, but it didn't count. Yeah, we were 3-1. So it wouldn't have been 2-0. Oh, they thought it was 2-1. All right, fair enough. Well, they're idiots then. I knew it was 3-1 though when they scored. That made me nervous, by the way. I thought when it could have been 3-2, it was Souček scored. I was like, fuck. If that gets given, we will concede a third. I was absolutely nailed on. Yeah. Oh, Arsenal fans, man. The joke is always on Arsenal, isn't it? Someone started the room, it was 2-2. No idea what's going on there. Oh, they're idiots then. But either way, I'm looking at, what the City side have done today, and it's just special. It is special. Yeah, there's always a new way to improve. There's always new motivation to be had. And right now, I am done in. I am emotional. I am tired. I am sort of captivated by this City side. And it is weird because we do just seem to win it every year right now. And I don't know what season's going to look like. But I do want to see new stories again, like Doku coming in, and Phil becoming the main man. I love it. I absolutely love it. Kovacic, Vardial, new legends being born. And I think it'll be the same next year. I think we will sign some players. And I think once again, hopefully we destroy the league. I'm enjoying everyone's pain on that front. But I'm enjoying more than anything the football. And once again, I've not even mentioned Rodri. You talk about people like Declan Rice and that. But Rodri is just... Rodri time and time again, just absolutely imperious. A big goal to clinch a title, essentially. I know Foden's goal put us there, but the third goal was everything that we needed, man. Everything that we needed. And it was a beautiful goal, and he was almost sort of a carbon copy of his goal against Aston Villa a couple of years back, you know. He passed it into the far corner. Beautiful stuff. Obviously, this was the far corner as opposed to the near corner, but it was just magic stuff. But that's Rodri. This is what he does. You know, Phil Foden and Rodri, the two best players in the league, won it for Man City today. And that, to me, is what mattered. And they deserve it. It had to be those two. Sound Zoo with a super chat. Thank you so much. Says, want to buy you a beer to celebrate my friend. Also, what happened to your voice? It's just from singing, mate. I've been singing so much, I've lost my voice a little bit. Champions again. Champions again. Champions again, ole, ole. I love it, mate. Thank you so much. I appreciate the beer. You're an absolute legend. I'll love you loads, my friend. Thank you so much, Sanzu. I would love to have a beer with all yous. I absolutely would do. I would love to. I need to start doing, you know what I need to start doing? Live shows in person. I want to meet you all. I do. I love it. I feel so lucky. I felt like walking around today chatting to City fans. I felt top of the world, honestly. It's the nicest feeling. Nicest feeling. I've had a lovely day. Fucking awesome day. Look at these two here, man. Look at these two. Look at them there. Alvarez, Rodri. Because I wanted to go to the game today, Jake. I wanted to be there, mate. I wanted to be there. One of my best mates offered me a ticket. And I was like, damn right I'm going. I could not turn it down. Could not turn it down, you know? I had to go. I'm looking at these photos here. There's Jack, your man, 3-time Premier League champion. These two, just two City fans destroying the Premier League. Look at that. Phil Foden, mate. Phil Foden. You absolute genius. He is a genius as well. That's the thing is, I think he's gonna get even better. Even better. I've got no doubt whatsoever about it. Like the levels that Phil Foden are going to reach. Just ridiculous. He's an absurdly good footballer. I haven't seen any good stuff, man. Like what did I miss out on anything today? Any memes? Apparently Kyle Walker was doing mad shit, wasn't he? I don't know. Kyle Walker, by the way, Premier League winning captain. And I love that quote there. Says, what a feeling, which will never get old, Alimi. 4 in a row. Lifting the Premier League trophy as Man City club captain. Yeah, buzzing for him, actually. Buzzing for him. I saw Ronnie Foden with the champagne too. I saw it. I absolutely saw it. Yeah, it was great. Trying to open the champagne, little legend. Grealish beat a 5. What was Grealish up to? I need to see it, man. I need to see the best stuff. I'm gonna have to have a look through the meme accounts and that and see what was going on. I'll find it all. But I was there watching. It was hot. It was bloody hot. It was good fun. It was good fun though. Another super chat. Thank you so much. Says one review says this one means 4. Come on, City. This means 4. It does mean more. It absolutely does, man. Come on, you legends. Absolutely stuff. It's crazy what we get to witness. And do you know where this jealousy comes? This bitterness just comes from jealousy. They just want what we've got. And I get it. I sort of pity everyone else. I pity the rivals because they want what Manchester City's got. They want this success. They want these glorious players. They want, what we've got. And I understand why they're so angry about us. And I understand that they believe the charges are all legit. Don't know. My view is, we'll see. My viewers will see on that front. But what I do know is that the sporting merit of these players, these all absolutely deserve it. They can't work harder because the money's behind them, They don't play better because money's behind them. These players individually, they are absolutely world-class athletes who put everything into this, and they are where they are because of that work rate and because of that motivation and direction from Guardiola. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that they deserve what they're getting. And that's what I love about him, man. Absolutely love about him. Thank you so much, Wonder of You. Trey, my man, says, shout out to you, Stephen. Been following since 2019. We talked on Fan Live before as well. Overall, what a season. Let's do double against Man United. Trey, my mate, absolutely love you, pal. Thank you so much. Yeah, likewise, back at you, mate. Thank you so much. Shout out to you. Yeah, let's look. If we can capitalise and do a double against United in the FA Cup finals, a double after the treble, but 4 in a row, and a double against United back-to-back FA Cups. Come on, man. It's an absolutely perfect season. Like, what more could we ask for than that? I know you want the Champions League, but it's not realistic to have all 3 of them. But a double is just phenomenal. So good. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, you know. I'm buzzing. Thank you so much once again, Trey. This team, this beautiful team. This beautiful, beautiful team. Just do special things, don't they? They really do. I'm buzzing. Guys, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm just knackered. I'm tired. I'll get some videos going, some guests on the channel. This week I'll try and do collaborations with loads of City content creators. Loads of them. You know, Asan, Noisy, LB, Nobbins, City Extra, a lot of them. I'll try and do it all. But right now, I'm emotionally done in. City have won the Premier League again, man. 3-1 against West Ham. 4 in a row. There's nothing this team can't do. I need a drink. Love you all. Bye-bye. Come on, City.